If you are unsure of a course of action, do not attempt it. Your doubts and hesitations will infect your execution. Timidity is dangerous. Better to enter with boldness. Any mistakes you commit through audacity are easily corrected with more audacity. Everyone admires the bold, but no one honors the timid. Boldness and hesitation elicit very different responses. Hesitation puts obstacles in your path. Boldness eliminates them. Once you understand this, you will find it essential to overcome your natural timidity and practice the art of audacity. Let us look at the 6 most pronounced psychological effects of boldness and timidity. Number 1. The bolder the lie, the better. Con artists know that the bolder the lie, the more convincing it becomes. The sheer audacity of the story makes it more believable. It distracts attention from any inconsistencies. The story is so outlandish, we can't imagine anyone would make it up to deceive us. Entering actions with boldness has the magical effect of hiding our deficiencies. Largeness of scale distracts and awes us. Stretch your deceptions as far as they will go, then go even further. Boldness comes in handy for any situation in which you are asked to set your own price. When you enter any negotiation, ask for the moon. When suspicion or doubt arises, don't back down. Instead, raise the price even higher. Asking for more puts the other person on the defensive, takes compromise off the table, and overwhelms with its boldness. Number 2. Lion's circle, the hesitant prey. People have a 6th sense for the weaknesses of others. Everything depends on perception. Once you are seen as the kind of person who quickly backs down, is willing to negotiate and is easily persuaded, you will be pushed around without mercy. Number 3. Boldness strikes fear, fear creates authority. The bold move makes you seem larger and more powerful than you are. If it comes without warning, it inspires that much more fear. By intimidating with a bold move, you establish a precedent. People will be on the defensive, in terror of your next strike. Understand that in your rise to power you will create enemies. They will despise you, fear your ambition, and jealously guard their shrinking realms of power. Negotiation or compromise with these enemies will only give them opportunities to tear you apart. To gain respect and establish your authority, you need to make a sudden bold move. Number 4. Going halfway with half a heart digs the deeper grave. If you enter an action with less than total confidence, you set up obstacles in your own path. Being unsure causes hesitation and lackluster performance. When a problem arises, you will grow confused, seeing options where there are none. You inadvertently end up creating even more problems. Number 5. Hesitation creates gaps, boldness obliterates them. When you hem and haw, you create a gap that allows your rivals time to think. Other people sense your timidity and feel an awkward energy. Doubt begins to spring up on all sides. Boldness destroys such gaps. The swiftness and energy of the bold move gives others no space to doubt or worry. In seduction, hesitation is fatal. It makes your victims conscious of your intentions. The bold move makes seduction successful, it leaves no time for reflection. Number 6. Audacity separates you from the herd. Boldness gives you presence. The timid fade into the wallpaper, while the bold draw attention. And what draws attention draws power. We cannot take our eyes off the audacious. We can't wait to see their next bold move. On your rise to power, you need to court attention. Try the David and Goliath strategy. When you are small and obscure, you can gain attention by attacking a giant. The larger the target, the more attention you gain. The bolder the attack, the more you stand out from the crowd. Search out the most prominent target possible, and sling your boldest shot. People love the underdog. And people admire those who have the guts to take bold action. Most of us are timid. We want to avoid tension and conflict, and we want to be liked by all. We may contemplate a bold action, but rarely bring it to life. We are terrified of the consequences of what others might think of us. We fear the hostility we will stir up if we go beyond our usual place. We may disguise our timidity as a desire to not hurt or offend others. But in fact, It is the opposite. Timidity is actually a sign we are self-absorbed, worried about ourselves and how others perceive us. Boldness, on the other hand, is outer-directed. Boldness often makes people feel more at ease, because it is less self-conscious, and less repressed. This can be seen most clearly in seduction. All great seducers succeed through audacious behavior. Boldness directs attention outward. So there is no self-consciousness, no awkwardness, embarrassment or hesitation. The easy self-confidence of the seducer infects us, and draws us outside our own inwardness and reflection. But if a seducer hesitates, the charm is broken. We become aware of their deliberate effort to seduce us. We are now aware of their self-consciousness. Few people are born bold. Boldness is a trait you must develop and practice. But understand, timidity is not natural either. It is an acquired habit, picked up out of a desire to avoid conflict. If timidity has taken a hold of you, root it out. Your fears of the consequences of bold action are way out of proportion to reality. In fact, the consequences of timidity are worse. Your value is lowered. And you create a self-fulfilling cycle of doubt and disaster. Remember, the problems created by an audacious move can be disguised, even fixed, by more and greater audacity. Always keep in mind, boldness should never be the strategy behind all your actions. It is a tactical instrument, to be used at the right moment. Boldness is just one tool among others, in your toolbox. Plan and think ahead, and make the final element the bold move that will bring you success. Learn how to control boldness, and utilize it at will. Cultivate the ability to tell when boldness is appropriate, and when it is not. But don't overuse it. You will offend too many people. Not being able to control your boldness will prove fatal.